Intuition in leadership, especially self leadership. So let me dig into this. Welcome to the Maria Fontana Show. This week's topic is all about leadership, self mastery, and leading yourself. Now, this topic comes up a lot, right? So a lot of people say to me, Maria, what does intuition and self leadership mean? What does self leadership actually mean? And quite frankly, I didn't learn this till after being in business for over 20 years, that this is the verbiage, the words that actually mean what I'm talking about. So when you tap into self-leadership, it is about you mastering your inner emotions. It's about you connecting not with your ego, but connecting with what is truly important in your day to day, right? Like, what is that deep feeling? A lot of stuff online and podcasts and all kinds of things I hear overcomplicate this and overwhelm people. So I'm going to dissect this today and give you actionable things that you can actually implement and start putting into your daily life, regardless if you need to master yourself for your own self leadership or take this and add it into your business as a CEO, as an entrepreneur, in your relationships. Self leadership and self mastery by tapping into your intuition will help you and support you in every part of your life. So let's go. As always, guys, don't forget to share and drop a review and let me know how this podcast episode resonates. I am grateful that you're here and I'm so thankful that you're listening. You are the reason why this podcast is so successful. So share, share, share to anyone that this could resonate with. So, intuition. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you my take on intuition, right? I am not a doctor, a psychologist. I am a certified integrative healing practitioner. I am an entrepreneur, mother, and personally, I am intuitive, as we all are. So I tap into my inner knowing to help support others. My take on intuition is your GPS, right? Oh, that inner knowing. Did you ever just know, but you didn't know how you knew, right? That's a mouthful. The inner knowing, the light inside of you. So, your inner GPS is what really directs you in this life, in this lifetime. And when we tap into that and we're aligned with what our insides are saying, we get better results. I have spoken to hundreds and hundreds of clients over the years that they say to me, Maria, every time I second guess what my gut says, it's a mistake. So here's a few things that you can differentiate if it's your gut speaking to you, your intuition, your inner light, your GPS, your soul, your spirit, whatever you want to call it, your inner teacher. So many different philosophers and teachers in the world have written about intuition and they all give it a different name. So you give it the name that resonates with you. I call it my inner light, my inner GPS, and my gut, which is always right. So the feeling from your gut, your intuition, is positive, light led. It's not fear based. It is not there to keep you alive, right? So, what comes from our ego, what comes from fear, is our primitive way of being to keep us alive. So, a saber-toothed tiger wouldn't eat us, so we wouldn't get killed while we were foraging, right? Back in the caveman days. But today, we still tap into that because the ego is fear-based. Now, sometimes we need the ego to help us and support us, right? I'm not saying it's all wrong, but what happens is there's this fight, right? It's like two sides pulling at each other. You've got the ego on one side saying, no, no, don't do that.